When Luke Porter launched Porter Bass Winery, he and his wife moved into a gypsy wagon in the middle of their vineyard. Talk about roughing it, they don't even have plumbing. Behind the label, what it takes to get a fledgling wine brand up and running and keep it going. Starting a new winery may seem exciting and fun, but when you get right down to it, it's a lot of hard work and sacrifice.
Would you take like this one off?
Yeah.
Just ask Luke and Elena Bass.
As a young couple starting our own business, we had to sort of prioritize our expenditures. So everything goes to the winery.
Their Porter Bass Winery here in California's Sonoma County has no tasting room nor a gift shop, just acres and acres of grapevine and young founders willing to give up, well, quite a lot.
We were both working good jobs in wineries, and we decided to do the brand and needed to cut the budget. And we said, hey, we can move into the gypsy wagon.
The gypsy wagon is an old trailer in the middle of the vineyard. It's 17 feet long, 8 feet wide, and it's now Luke and Elena's home.
We've lived in some small apartments, but this is very small.
They've got a built-in bed, a chest, and a chair. With so little space, there's really no room to spare.
We try to keep it pretty clean and simple since it is such a tiny little space. It gets cluttered really fast, especially with the dog. She takes up a lot of room there.
Their only luxury is electricity. An extension cord runs from a nearby building to power their one and only light.
But if you need to make a phone call in the middle of the night or use the restroom, it's a 300-foot walk up the path to the house.
Want to go get some lunch?
Truth be told, Luke and Elena have a fallback in Luke's parents. They live up the hill, giving the young couple a place to go for the comforts of a regular home. The Basses are a wine-loving family. Mom and Dad own the vineyards and help out with the winery, but they say the winemaking is entirely up to Luke and Elena.
I haven't the palate to make wine. Luke and Elena have a very neat combo of palates. They're not identical. They're very good critics of the wine they're making.
Dirk Bass is an architect. He built the gypsy wagon in 1970 in upstate New York when Luke was just a boy.
It was built with a tow hitch. I put it onto a rental truck, put all of our possessions in the rental truck, and pulled it out west.
Some might say this lifestyle's inconvenient, more of a hassle than it's worth. But if you ask Luke and Elena, living in a trailer in the middle of a vineyard really does have its perks.
It's about quality of life. By living in the wagon, I don't have to get a second job to pay the rent or to pay the mortgage, and Elena can do the work she loves.
It's really gotten me way more in touch with what's happening in the vineyard and the cycles of the vineyard.
So it really just allows us the opportunity to live the life we want.
If the winery turns a profit, Luke and Elena might consider moving out of the old wagon. In the meantime, they're hard at work in the vineyards, near their little gypsy home.
To get the things you want, you have to prioritize, and we didn't know if it was going to work, and it really has. It's been really a fun thing to do.